hit that button. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, three. Okay. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? It's another beautiful day for me. I hope it's another beautiful day for thee. Uh, it's been a while. Sorry, y'all. It's been a while. It's been quite a long while. It's been about 3 weeks. And now you might be wondering, what are you doing? Huh? You've been inactive for 3 weeks? Huh? What's wrong with you? You're irresponsible. Well, hold on now. I didn't. Now you didn't have to say that. Okay, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. Let's be nice, okay? Oh Lord, y'all just gonna have to. You just gonna take my wig right there in front of everybody? Well, just slap me then. Anyways, it's been a while, and you know what? My bad. I own it. Okay, it's been a very busy month for me. That's not an excuse. I'm not saying that it's an excuse. It's not, but it has been busy. It's been a very busy and life-changing month. I'm gonna say it. It's been a life-changing month. I've been doing a lot of things, changing things around. I've I've been I've been following through with my New Year's resolution. Okay, I'm determined. Okay, I'm gonna change my life. Okay, I'm not taking it anymore. Okay, I'm standing up. Now I'm gonna sit back down. No, but in all seriousness, though, I have been going through a lot of character, personality, or rather maybe behavioral changes. Okay, I've been changing my attitude about life. Okay. Now, instead of being so indirect with things, right? Instead of being so passive in life, instead of closing my eyes in life and seeing where life takes me and just kind of taking it day by day, how about I set some goals? Okay. I set some goals. I get ambitious about this. Okay. And really follow through. Because at the end of the day, if this thing fails, I ain't got nobody to blame but myself. I got no one to blame but myself. Excuse me. I'm coming down with a little something, but it's okay. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna bounce back. Oh, anyways, all of that is to say is I've been changing my own mentality about using time and being more concise with my time usage, being more how do I say it? Being more selfish with my time. Okay, that's one thing I had to learn to do this year. Okay, because last year and in years prior, years prior, I've been very generous with my time, been giving it away like it was water. Okay, like it was a piece of paper. Okay, like it was air. Okay, I'm just giving it away. Okay, I couldn't get it out of my hands. Okay, uh, I'm gonna stop that. That's done. I turned off the faucet. Okay, we are now hoarding all that all that water. Okay, we're hoarding all that time because time. I realize even rich people value time. You know, and here's the thing: time is the currency that you can't get back. You can't get back time. You can't make it back. It's the one currency that keeps dwindling until we until we get the big sleep. Okay, that's the one thing I realized that it was one of those things. It was one of those times I had to sit down and just internalize that and say, listen, Tep, you just got to remember that if you pass away tomorrow, right? What have you done? And that was a very difficult question. That was a very serious and honest question I had to ask myself. And I was like, wow, that is really profound. You know what? I'm scared now. I'm scared now. Let me just and after the panic, because you always have a moment where you hit that wall. When you hit the wall, you know how the wall. No, when you hit that moment of that realization that you gotta do something, you got all these ideas rushing in, and the problem is you can't pick one. You really want to just grab all of them. How do you pick your children, right? How do you pick your kids? I have all these passion projects I want to work on. So what I did was I sat down and I just prioritized everything. I have a whole stock I want to do. I have a whole series of books I want to write. So I decided to make this channel more and more about writing. Okay, this channel is more about writing. It's about creating the creative process, right? Someone making, you know, an entire, the entire universe of their story, right? The world, the city, the streets, that whole process, right? Just kind of uh, getting better at writing in general, right? Getting comfortable telling a story and telling a story the best way you know how, right? And that also means reading. That means reading about how to write, reading about how to tell a better story, reading about things that'll improve, And speaking about improvement, I've been doing a lot of self improvement. So that's another thing I've been working on this past 3 weeks. I've been reading a lot of self improvement. I've been watching a lot of self improvement videos. I've even paid, I paid, I paid a hefty price, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna go into it, but I paid a hefty price, and I went and I sought out a life coach and decided to take it seriously, take all this seriously. I want to make 2020 my year. It's gonna be my year, okay? Or I'll fall on my face. I'll fall flat on my face. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna hold myself responsible. I'm gonna treat this like a job. We'll see what happens. Maybe something happens. Maybe something doesn't happen. Who knows? But what I do know is I gave it a go. Okay, I did the dang thing, and I can be happy knowing that I did the dang thing. So we're gonna go from there, and we'll see what happens from there. So there's that. That's two. Number three, okay, is not just self-improvement, right? But self-reflection. Now, those two things are not the same. Before you can improve, you got to know yourself. You got to learn what your problems are, right? What can you improve if you don't know what the problems are? So I had to do a lot of digging. Now, everybody's different. Everybody's gonna do it differently. Everybody's gonna find their own way, right? I'm not telling anybody how to do it the way or my way or whose way or whatever. Okay, I'm just telling you how I do it. Now, for me, I had to list all the things that I found as flaws about me that I want to improve. I sat there and I said, what do I want to improve about myself? Like, what do I hate about myself? And I just listed things that I'm like, all right, what is the top five? What is the top three? What is the number two things? What is the number one thing? And just kind of prioritize it in that order, right? I'm very prioritize oriented. I'm very much in a what's the top five things, right? Because in my personal opinion, the human can handle five things in a year, right? One, two, three, four, five. You can break it down into sections in the year, right? I don't care how you do it, but you could do it. It's possible. It's all about if you want to do it. That's a whole other story. But one of the things that I realized was that if I did that over a course of a year, I can make it. I can do it. And I believe, here's the thing. I believe in myself to do it, but I had to kind of work up that confidence to like look at it at face value and say, okay, Ted, can you really do it though? Can you really do it? And I believe I can. Like I look at it and I go, yeah, yeah, yeah. In a year, yeah, okay. One of the things I don't like about myself personally, and this is just my thing, right? Everybody has a goal. Everybody has a vision. Everybody has a idea. Okay. One of my goals now, y'all going you can roast me. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of it. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys, but I do want to be the best. I do. Like no one ever was. No. Uh, I do want to be the very best. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I couldn't help myself the third time. But in all seriousness, though, I do want to be the best writer out there, right? The number one fiction writer. Okay, I want to tell stories like nobody else can. Like I want to tell stories that you be like, damn, did you read that last book? You know, people running from the stores like, I gotta buy the book. Don't tell me. People spoiling it on your way to the store. They be like, and then this happened, and then this happened. No, because here's the thing, right? And I'll tell you in the future episode. I did see the Star Wars, but I just want to put that down because um after I seen the Star Wars, I had thought to myself, man, I really got to get back to writing. You know, really got to get back to writing because all these ideas in my head have been popping. Okay, ever since the Last Jedi, 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, I've been having so many ideas. You know, I've always been writing when I was young, especially when I was younger. I was always writing. You know, in the last couple of years, me and writing have been on and off. It's like an on and off relationship. It's like a will they, won't they kind of relationship. And now I'm trying to make it official. I'm trying to like I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be a good man. No, I'm trying to be loyal, right? I'm trying to stick to it. And sometimes it's, you know, it is, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it is a little difficult, especially when you come after work and you're tired and you don't want to do anything. I have to change my sleep cycle. That's something that I realized about myself. So that's one thing I'm gonna be doing is changing my sleep cycle. I hate it. You know, I used to be a morning person, and then I became a night person, and then I never went back. But I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it. I can do it. I'm gonna set my mind to it. I'm gonna put a clock in. I'm gonna go to bed, wake up early, and get it done. Because one thing I did learn is that if you dedicate yourself a little bit of time in the morning, that's the best time to do things that you want to do. Because one, you don't got to go to work yet. Two, you're not reliant on, being held up at work, right? You're not reliant on being let go from work to go home or whatever, right? Some people have that issue where they're stuck until the boss tells them they can go. You know, thankfully, I've always known myself and I valued myself at a level where I will never do a job where some boss tell me how to when to go home. Nah, I want a clock. I'm gonna point at a clock right now. So I want a clock. I want a clock to tell me, hey, nah, it's time to go. And I want to go. Okay. If it hit 3 o'clock, then it's 3 o'clock. If it hits 5 o'clock, then it's 5 o'clock. I'm out of here. Ain't nobody in his house, whose house ever can tell me to stay. That ain't my life. I've shaped my whole life around not doing that. Well, that sounds sad. That's not what I meant. But you know what I mean. You value, everyone has a value. Everybody has a value in themselves. But that's not my point. My main point, my main point is what was I talking about? No, I'm just kidding. My main point is this. Okay. People have a line in the sand and you gotta value yourself based on that, right? But if you work before or after your hobby or whatever, like if you wake up early in the morning and you do your hobby or whatever, you'll be able to go to work after that, do your shift, be tired, go home, go to bed, wake up and do whatever you want again. So it's kind of a win for me. So I'm gonna be doing that, and we'll see how that works out because I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up the neighbors, but you know, better me than them. Okay, okay. That's sad. Anyways, um, so I did see Star Wars, so let's talk about that a little bit. I'm not gonna dedicate this. This thing is not gonna be about Star Wars. I will talk about that in a different video separately, right? But I just want to touch on that a little bit. I did see it. Yeah, yeah. That's why we're writing, man. I want to create my own universe. Okay, like I said, my goal, my dream. Okay, it's not just a 2020 dream. This dream is like a doesn't have really a timeline. I'm hoping within 5 years, I want to be a top name writer. I want to be a writer people know, like a brand name. I want to be a brand name. Okay, you see my name, you say that's a buy. Okay, I don't want to be well, I won't name any names, but just imagine a name that you're like, okay, I'm not buying anything by that name because it's mediocre. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the opposite of that guy. I want to be, every time you see that name, it's a buy. Okay. I want to be like Stephen King. Okay. Better than Stephen King. Okay. I want to be like the Tom Clancy. Better than Tom Clancy. Okay. That's a goal. Okay. That's a lifelong goal. Okay. I want to make a book that has more traction than J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Now, that sounds like big goals. That does sound like big goals, okay? That sounds like, wow, dude, that's crazy. I also have a vision for the end of the year, okay? And this is a dream of mine, okay? I want to make great sales. I want to make a book, okay? I'm working on the book right now. Get ready, get hyped, because this book's pretty good. It's pretty fun. Listen. I think it's funny. I was laughing. I was laughing. Boy, listen. I was laughing and laughing. I was scripting this thing. I said, "Oh Lord, I can't write this anymore at night, because I was laughing too hard. Man, they might call the cops on me, and where else will I go, huh?" I'm just kidding, yo. I'm not kidding. But in all seriousness, though, okay, I just want to let you know that this book is definitely going to be something you want to be on the lookout for. It will be available in ebook format, okay? And it will be at a pretty good price if you ask me, okay? I'm looking at what the market looks like, and we're gonna adjust accordingly. But I think you're gonna like what you see. And I try not to get sued by Men's Warehouse because I love that quote. Yeah, you're gonna like the way you look. You guarantee it. Like I want to adopt that. Men's Warehouse still available? Are they around? I want to buy that slogan. You're gonna like you don't like the book you read, and I guarantee it. Why do I sound like Sling Blade? Sling Blade, Sling Blade. Listen. What is going on right now? Anyways, I'm, it's definitely been too long. It's definitely been too long. But guess what? We're gonna be here again on another episode. Okay, so if you like this video, okay, hit a like button. If you're new, subscribe. Okay, hit the bell for notification if you will. That would be great. I appreciate it. Okay, like I said, hit a like, hit a sub, join the notification club. Okay, and never miss a video. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you next time.